Hey guys, it's Alana and today I am doing my goal video, which yes, it may be 3 months late, but spring is another new start and that's coming up, so we're going to pretend that this is a great time for goals and achievements and whatever. So anyways, the new year, I was so ready to go. I was excited about it. I was very motivated in December for the new year. But then January rolled around, and after the first week, I was not motivated at all. Like, I kind of just stopped doing my habits. And one of them right now is undone, aka my bed, but I don't know, I just couldn't do it for some reason. And now it is Saturday, March 13th. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. And it says it's raining. It's definitely not raining. And not this week, but the week before, I did a lot of my habits every single day, and I was really proud of that. So I figured what I'd actually tell you, now that it is March and it's technically too late to really do like a New Year goals, is I've kind of figured out what doesn't work for me, and what does is not perfect because I struggled the last 2 days, partially because I wasn't feeling well the one day, and just like I just ate dinner. And anyways, so one of my tips that I figured out worked for me is to actually figure out the time that you're going to do the habit, because if you don't have the time, then you just won't do it because it's not in your schedule, or at least I make routines in my head and I don't really stray from them. So if I have something that needs to get done every day or something, I have to figure out where it goes in my routine. So like some of the habits that I've been doing that's actually worked lately is working out, yoga, and meditation, because I do them all at once pretty much, like not all at once, but within a 30-minute time frame. Is I wait until I've finished digesting most of my food from dinner, because I eat dinner at like 5, so then around 5:45, 6, depending on how well I feel after dinner, or at around those times, is I'll start with my workout, then I move on to yoga after I've finished my workout, then I meditate for 5 minutes. Nothing crazy, I just listen to whatever music I'm liking right then, and I just stay in the present and do my yoga. And well, like meditation is when I'm like listening to music, but yoga also I listen to music. And anyways, that's really worked for me, because after I do those things I get straight into the shower, because that's another one of my already set habits, and that works for me. It may not work for everyone, but that's what works for me, and you just have to figure out what time works best for you to do whatever the habit may be. So another thing is making my bed. Although it's not made right now, it would be if I actually did my thing, which is to make my bed every what is it called? Make my bed as soon as I get out of it. So I usually read in the morning, and then once I'm done reading, I get out of my bed, and what I should do is just make the bed right away. I haven't done that, but I need to continue working on that, and I will. Am I going to sneeze? No. Another thing that works for me really well is to decrease on the number of habits, and instead of putting my habits in my monthly setup, I put them in each week. So this is what I used to do, is just create this, and obviously this was my January thing. I didn't fill in any of it. So, but then in March, I didn't finish filling it in, but so let me get over here. This is how much water I drink, and obviously I did pretty well with that. Then these are my workouts. I haven't finished filling this out, but like I wrote down whatever I did. And then here are like the other workouts. So bed, Spanish, meditate, yoga, clean, and gratitude. So I have those. I didn't finish filling it out, but So I just wrote it in each week instead of doing it monthly, because I would actually see it every time I opened my bullet journal, and that worked better for me. And that would also remind me of my habits for the day. So basically, that is all of the tips I have, because I'm still learning as I go, to be honest. So I'll probably do a screen recording to show you what I broke down for my spring goals.
When I go to sleep at night.
I want to be able to keep track of what I'm doing and what I need to work on throughout the year, instead of just doing it in the beginning of the year / the end of the year and thinking that I'm doing everything right and then just failing, because that's what usually happens. And what I've heard happens with a lot of people is they set New Year's resolutions and they have the motivation, and then within a week or less or a month they just lose them because there's not really a way of figuring it out. And another way that, this is another way that I'm trying to figure out how to do my habits, is I created this little, I think it's an inverted triangle. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a triangle either way. And basically there's one that is your resolution, and it's like your big focus for the year. And it can be a word, like mine is progress, so like progress. I want to make progress this year. That's like my big resolution for this year. And then underneath that is goals. So like all your goals that go into what you, if I can figure out how to speak, that would be nice. So all the goals that you can make to step towards your resolution, to make progress in your resolution. So for me, some of those goals would be like to upload weekly, which hasn't worked, but I just don't have ideas and I'm struggling. So, but it will work. And that, if I upload weekly, that's a goal, and it will make me have progress, which is my resolution. So I don't know if that made sense, but that's another thing. Then there's habits. So what are the things that you could do to make your goals actually happen, and then in turn make your resolution happen? So like a habit that I could do is to like record every day, even if it's crappy, which I will do, but like just to record every day, or record what, like if I have a plan, just like make the plan, record it, and edit it, and not just wait until, I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea, because maybe it is. Maybe you just have to figure it out. So I don't know if that made sense. I'll try and show a picture of what I was talking about as I talk about it, just to make it hopefully make more sense. I'm not sure if it will. But anyways, I think now I will show you what I've done for the last week. I'm only showing the habits that I recorded, which happened to be yoga, working out, and meditation. And some of the days my camera cut off, so it didn't work perfectly. But I'll tell you each day that I did it, and I don't know. I'll try and figure out how to incorporate it into this video. And basically, those are the habits that I really worked on these last 2 weeks, and that worked. The last 2 days it didn't work because 1, I wasn't feeling well, and 2, I was just lazy. But I'm going to get right back on to working on that. So anyways,
We could be dancing in the stars, we could be floating on away. As long as I'm safely in your arms, and it don't really matter where we stand. Don't ask, babe. Space makes me sad, 'cause space makes me sad. though. You already knew though. I'm hiding just behind the stars, but how come the stars don't shine when it's day? How come the sky at night makes me this way? Why you so far away? Galaxy cast away. Watching you hopelessly. Why aren't you home with me? 'Cause space makes me sad. Space makes me sad. Is there something after there's nothing to say? We're just moving in circles, but we're losing our shape. Oh, where did all the good things go? Oh, falling out of love too soon. It's a beautiful morning, don't throw it away. If I gave you the sunset, you wish for the rain. Do you even notice what I'm trying to say? If I gave you the ocean, you complain about the waves. Guess there's nothing, feels like I'm not doing this right. Like a star that slowly disappears in the night. Oh, where did all the good things go? Where did they go? Oh, falling out of love too soon. It's a beautiful morning, don't throw it away. If I gave you the sunset, you wish for the rain. Do you even notice what I'm trying to say? If I gave you the ocean, you complain about the waves. It's a beautiful morning, don't throw it away. If I gave you the sunset, you wish for the rain. Do you even notice what I'm trying to say? If I gave you the ocean, you complain about the waves. Look up at the sky, ask it why are you all so afraid? Never thought that I could describe such a lonely place. Now there's all this space, nothing can replace. Letting go of you was my one mistake. Counting every day, no I'm not okay. I just wanna say I need affection. Doesn't matter what you say, 'cause now that I don't have it, I only miss it every day. feel those.
Okay guys, I hope that the tips that I gave might help you. I'm not an expert, so if they don't help, I'm sorry, but maybe they will. And hopefully you gained some more motivation if you lacked the motivation earlier or lost it after the new year. And please like this video if you actually enjoyed it. This is also going to be, I forgot to mention this earlier, this is going to hopefully be a series just for like this time. I'm not sure if it'll work, but if it does, I might do it in the other quarters. But so spring goals and planning is this part. Then to have, what's it called? The second one will be decluttering and cleaning, because I feel like that's a good thing to do every spring or like every quarter, is to kind of do a little bit more, and then hopefully you'll have only the things you like and you do a good clean. And then the next one would be like other things that I want to do to prepare for the next 3 months, and including like I want to wash my car and bathe my dog, so those things. And then another one, I'm not sure if this will work just because of copyright problems, but maybe create a spring playlist and do like a playlist video. But anyways, because I'm not sure if that'll work, don't get your hopes up if you actually had any hopes. And I am really trying to upload more often and to make them better quality. So anyways, bye guys, I hope you had a great day, month, week, whatever it is. And please, oh, I already said that. Subscribe if you're new and want to. No pressure. And I'll talk to you guys next week.